Amazon recently celebrated the 4th birthday of its App Store, but is it finally gaining ground on competitors like Apple and Google? I'm joined by Rebecca Borison, reporter for The Street. So Rebecca, how is Amazon's App Store doing against competitors? What challenges is it facing?
I think the number one challenge is that its devices aren't as out there as Apple and Google. So whereas, everyone has an iPhone or an Android device, not as many people have Kindles, and certainly not as many people have Amazon Fire phones, which was sort of viewed as a flop. There might be, Amazon TV might be in a few households, but still that reach isn't quite there yet. And if you don't have the devices, there isn't really that much need for the App Store. So whereas, on my iPhone, I'll go to Apple's App Store, obviously. You actually can't even get to Amazon's App Store on your iPhone or on your Android phone without kind of rerouting their system and changing the security settings. So they really just don't have that same reach that Apple and Google are dealing with.
So clearly getting more devices in the hands of consumers is one issue that Amazon has to be tackling. But what else is the company doing to combat these challenges?
I think that they're, like Amazon's general strategy, they're trying to cut prices to really just get consumers there. And they're giving away apps that used to be paid, and they're saying, here, take all these paid apps for free. And they're trying to really lure consumers in. And by luring consumers, they're hoping to incentivize developers to create more apps for their platform. Because beyond not having devices out there, they also don't have the same apps. They don't even have a native Instagram or YouTube app, which those are kind of, you would assume that would be a table stake at this point. So I think they're really just trying to incentivize consumers and developers to hop on board.
And are these incentives working? I mean, can Amazon even become a significant player or a more significant player in the App Store ecosystem?
From the analysts and experts I spoke with, there's a lot to catch up on, and they might need to provide more of a reason to download than simply giving away free apps. And whether that might be getting more devices in consumers' hands or getting more apps on their App Store, they really just need to provide a better reason why you would download that App Store as opposed to any other App Store out there. And I think they're not quite there yet, and it'll be really hard for them to get there in the next couple of years.
Yeah, so clearly more work to be done. Thank you so much, The Street reporter Rebecca Borison.
Thanks so much.
And I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.